It is your Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com. That, of course, is Benedictum from the Obey release, and that's called Fighting for My Life. And Chris, the lovely V, wants us to call.
All right. Well, bring her up.
I am. Calling her right now. All right, see if she answers her phone.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Is this the lovely V?
Well, it all depends.
Well, from that Facebook picture you posted before you hit the road, I would say yes.
You know what? I'll be the first one to tell you, and I don't like pictures of me. That was one of the best selfies I took. I was like, makeup was all fresh, hair was all did. And if you were to see me now, you'd be like, so is that like her ugly sister?
Veronica, do you know how hard it was to print that out and paste it on my ceiling?
Did you hold the picture up with one hand, honey?
No, you know what I did is I taped a little tiny piece of tape on the end of a broomstick, and I just attached the paper, and then I reached it up there and slowly hit the corners, putting it up there on the wall. So it is definitely in the spank bank position.
Spank bank.
Yeah, I got it.
There's something wrong with you. But y'all know this now. I mean, we're doing this. Oh, God. I
got to admit, Veronica, when I clicked on that instantly made my tongue hard.
Wow, really?
Veronica, you do know that you are Viagra, right?
That's why they call me the V, baby.
Right. Viagra. V for Viagra.
The next album's called
Viagra.
Little Blue Pill.
God, who do you come up with this shit? I am like, man.
Just
I don't know.
Well, we basically had a writing session this afternoon, V, and we had to write this all out because none of this is spontaneous.
Oh, you're still going to go down that road? You need to find a new map, okay? Because okay. One second. Can I get some air, please? I don't know what it is with the European thing, but I have the new European connection.
Really?
Okay, yeah. Now this one, we're from the UK, right? You're British. So we like the British, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I'm going to have you. He's like kind of a famous kind of guy in his own particular idiom.
Is it Austin Powers?
Is he what?
No, is it Austin Powers?
Not Austin Powers, you ass. By the way, Chris,
yes,
darling.
ma'am.
Okay,
yes.
So neither one of you guys showed up to the show in Ohio. I just want your listeners to know this.
Well, we went over that. We talked about it.
Did you talk about it?
Yeah, we said we pushed out.
We told them the truth that you told us that we didn't have tickets, so we stayed home.
You were so full of it. So the picture never happened.
I know, it so sucks, but as I promised you, I will come out your way to a show. I promise.
What? I really do believe you. I have to admit that I thought, as you know, I thought you were joking when you said you couldn't make it, and I was absolutely gutted. I was like, what? So this can't be so. I mean, I was so bragging about, you're going to be here, and I love you guys.
Let me just tell you back, Veronica, the feeling was mutual about that, but was to the point, and you can ask Neeley, and he'll tell you this. Even though we didn't come down, I purposely told him I was not going to do a show because I was so fucking pissed off that I was not.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We were in constant contact all day because we were trying to figure out last-minute plans to figure out how to
make it work.
Yeah, and it just didn't happen.
And then as soon as we were sure it didn't work, I told Neeley flat out, I said, well, we're still not doing a fucking show because now I'm not in the mood. And that's the truth. We didn't do a show that week.
Nope. We just took the week off, and I sat in the corner and pouted.
Yep.
Oh, did you pout? I'm so sorry.
I did.
Don't be sorry. It's our fault.
Okay, well, you know what? It wasn't like you blew me off or anything like that, so I just want you to know that I really appreciate everything. We're just pulling in here. Hold on a second. You got to stay up because we go underneath in the okay. Remember that fateful night that we talked? And then I was all upset and everything, and Chris, you really hurt my feelers. Remember where I was at?
Imagine that.
Yeah, you were at the dominatrix place, or the place where you
I was at the Sanctuary LAX, and I had my second meeting there today.
Nice.
It was strictly business the last time, but it got a little bit crazy because they had a special party going on.
Did you see that disgusting pig? Veronica, did you see that disgusting pig, Veronica, that I was just trying to be nice to that first time?
No, she was not there. You mean that complete hottie, oh my God?
No.
She was all that. There's no question. I give credit where credit is due.
I almost lost my lunch looking at that. Ugh.
I've seen the back end of a cow that looked better than that bitch.
Uh-huh. Oh, hold on. I think are we going underground? Okay, hold on. So, hold on 1 second.
Sure, it's just a live show. we can wait for traffic.
I can? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, this is going to be good scoop. I've got other scoop, but it's just not female, hottie scoop.
All right. What scoop do you got?
Well, okay, first of all, let me tell you that the first thing is the business meeting went really, really well. So you will be hearing more from me in the future in regards to that particular location and Veronica's future education in such things. I'll leave it at that.
All right. That's good.
Now, do you need anyone to practice your craft on?
Yes. Actually, I will. And if you want to come out to L.A. and offer yourself to me.
Jesus, I'll do that now, Veronica. I don't need to come to L.A. I'll come to wherever you are tonight.
She's in L.A.
Oh, well, I'm there.
I'm in Los Angeles.
I'm there.
Well, over the next few months, we will be compiling some video of my education, if you will. And we will be looking for people who are not afraid to let me learn certain things. You know what I'm saying.
What? Just say it. Who enjoy having their ass beat.
I'm even looking at having little, little V paddles made and stuff. I met with a leather person and this person and that. But it's just the groundwork going on here. But this is how great things come about, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm also here with a friend of mine who will probably do or you're going to. You will be doing a really kick-ass music video for the V.
For the solo V?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm really, really excited about it because this guy does great work, and I'll let you. Can you talk? His name is Neil Johnson.
Sure.
And I'll let you.
When does that album come out? 2017?
No, it comes out in December, and I actually have a release date now.
Well, when is that?
December 5th.
Well, we've been playing it on the show for months.
Didn't the Benedictum come out last year on December 5th?
I haven't had as much wine tonight, so that's why I'm a little more, calm. So forth. But I want to put you on the phone. Oh my goodness, there's someone. What?
I'll get you out of that nice mood in a minute.
I know you will. You're going to be nice now. And you're going to be nice to my friend. Well, he's used to you industry types. He's giving me he's schooling me here on certain things. But at least you don't have to go down the on B Road and all that stuff like you did.
All right.
Well, his name is Neil Johnson. This is Chris and Neeley from the Classic Metal Show.
And what does he do?
He's the video guy.
Hello there.
Hello, Neil. How are you?
Top of the evening, mate.
Thank you, sir. It's very kind of you. This is a classic metal show?
It is the Classic Metal Show.
That's fantastic. What sort of metal do you play?
Classic metal.
Anything from, I don't know, anything really. Anything except for screamo type shit.
Like Manowar and
yeah.
Iron Maiden. Yeah. Oh, good.
Iron Maiden, yeah. Manowar, Judas Priest, that kind of stuff.
Nice. You play Rhapsody of Fire, the Italian?
Sometimes, yeah, we've had those guys on, sure.
Okay. Well, yeah, good. Cool.
I
do all their music videos. I've done all the Manowar stuff since 1999. I've done all the Rhapsody of Fire stuff since about 2004. So it's fun.
Does Manowar make you wear a loincloth on the set?
The loincloth thing disappeared, but the leather stuff is still going on. And actually, it's funny because Joey, a while back, gave me a pair of his leather pants, and I still have them, and they're amazing. Though he's a little, I'm a little fatter now, so they don't fit me so good. But I got into Joey's pants, which is kind of odd.
That is kind of an odd thing.
Wow.
Yeah, but they look good.
Well, as long as it's got room for your tallywhacker, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's funny. They do sew an extra portion for his man tackle, and I was very glad about that because they're so tight, it's ridiculous.
Did you call it his man tackle?
Or wedding tackle, Trying to be polite here.
No need to be polite, Neil.
It's meat and 2 vegetables.
Nice.
And if you look at the DVDs, it is quite prominent in places in the leather pants. So.
Nice. Well, Neil, talk a little. You know what? And since Veronica sprung this without telling us anything, talk a little bit about your career, man. Talk about how do you get into. I'm always curious with video guys, especially with kind of the way that MTV has disappeared. Certainly there's YouTube, but there's not as much profit to be made out of YouTube, I'm guessing. So how do you, A, get into this business to where you get to know a lot of these guys, and B, how do you keep it profitable to be a videographer and produce music videos today?
That's a very interesting question. I did my first music video in 1984, and I did a whole bunch of music videos. I'll give you the whole history. I did a whole bunch of music videos for Christian heavy metal bands back in the late 80s, early 90s. And they're all free because,
What was the name of the band?
I did about, I think I've done about 50 music videos for Mortification in Australia. And basically I helped start them off. And we got all these videos done. Nuclear Blast released them and did really well. And suddenly, I was known in the death metal world. And I did everything for free. And then suddenly this pop music girl came up and said, I want you to do music videos. And she paid me. And then U2 came along, and I did one for them, and then I started doing all this pop music. It was nice, but I like heavy metal because that's all I care about. And Manowar just approached me in 1999 and said, we need you. And I said, sure. And then I went to, I was doing music videos in Wacken and for all the German heavy metal bands and stuff. And we met. Well, and then let's see. I do feature films as well, and it's just climbing the ladder. See, in 2002, the budgets were like $100,000 per video, and that was fantastic sometimes. And now, I think 2008, it just dropped down to $6,000, on average, and terrible. And it's actually now increased again. The budgets are going up because people are monetizing YouTube videos. Right. And it's better now because I can do a music video for a band for free, and I say, look, I won't, of course, but I could. Wait a minute. Well, I could. Hang on. She's trying to get me to do it for free. If I can own...
Tell her she's got other ways she can convince you to do it for free.
Oh, believe me, she's trying. No, she's not. No, see, believe me. No, she just hit me. So, obviously, that's not true. But, you can monetize YouTube and make money off it. And I did one for Manowar, Warriors of the World, which is when, we didn't have any budget. Right. But it was it did really well. I mean, we got 20 million views on that, and I kicked myself for not monetizing it, because that's probably $100,000, Wow. That's amazing. And I stupidly, I didn't monetize it, but that's, that's how the business is. So, you can now make profit from music videos, and if it's the right one. I did one for Rhapsody recently, Rhapsody of Fire in Belgium, and we didn't have a big budget, but you just got to keep making product and hope that something hits. You throw stuff up on a wall, and if it sticks, suddenly it's a hit music video like Warriors of the World. We didn't expect that to be such a big hit, and 20 million views, and #1 album in Germany, and et cetera, et cetera.
Well, since this business is so hit or miss for you, Neil, how do you make your living, day to day, week to week? Is it all video stuff, or do you have other side work that you do?
Aside from prostitution, it's just doing pop music, which is almost the same thing. I do sort of like, seriously, it's kind of that Lady Gaga. Actually, I'm doing stuff for a pop musician, singer-songwriter called Emmy. She's kind of like a Lady Gaga type thing, and Obviously, they have good budgets, and I do that, and I do feature films, which, you know, is my main. It used to be I make all the money on music videos. Now I make my money on feature films and do music videos as a side thing. And that's it. That's all I do.
Right. Okay. What kind of feature films? I mean, what is there something we would be able to like pull up on Netflix and watch, or what?
Oh yeah. I've done 10. I'll list them out and I'll tell you what's on Netflix.
Okay.
Let's see. First one was Demons in My Head. Second one was To Become One, which is, you know, these are horror slasher sort of things. Then I did a science fiction one called Battle Space. You can buy that, you know, somewhere. Then I did Nephilim, Bipolar Armageddon. Then I did a big one called Humanity's End, which is a big sci-fi one, which, again, you can buy in the shops. Then I did Alien Armageddon, which is on Netflix, I believe. Okay. And it's in Walmart as well. And we sold 50,000 Blu-rays of that. Then following that was Alien Dawn, because, you know, alien things are cool.
Sure.
That's on Netflix as well, Alien Dawn. And I've got a new film coming up called Starship Rising, which is a massive sci-fi extravaganza blockbuster. You do a YouTube search, you'll find the trailer. Comes out August 23rd, and it's a lot of famous people in it. It's all spaceships, and very dark and bleak and horrible and miserable, which is what I like because I'm British.
Does it feature Mickey Thomas?
Yeah, well,
because he was in Starship, you know.
That could be big. But you know, it's. I'm still climbing that ladder. You know, I'm getting all these offers now for other bigger movies, but you know, Miss Veronica comes to me and just. Well, I met her in 2008 in Germany, and I thought, oh my God, this is the most attractive woman I've ever seen in my life. And then I found out she's married. So
how long did it take you before before you realized she had feet?
She had what?
Has feet.
She has what?
Feet. You know, toes, feet.
Oh, feet. Oh, I've never seen her feet.
Neither is she.
Wow.
My eyes never get past the chest. I'm sorry.
Right. Well, she hasn't seen her feet in a long time.
I don't think anyone's seen her feet in a long time. It's like when you're talking, oh my God, you have feet. I think have you look now. Yeah.
They're little feet.
Yeah, they're little.
They are little.
That's because they're in the shade all the time. They grow. She has tiny feet, I have to say. My God. But everything else is quite proportionate. Yeah, and so I met her in 2008. I thought, oh my God, and she did. And I ran into her then later on. I said, do you remember me? She said, no. I said, do you realize you're the most amazing woman I've ever met? And I would need to do a music video for you. And she just said, yeah, right. It's just a line, but it's true. And the other day she was going through her computer and she found a photograph from 2008 from the Magic Circle Festival and found a photo of me in the background with her. And said, oh my God, you're right. We did meet in 2008. So, you know, she's realized there's a legacy there. And I just want to do a music video for her because I'm not going to really, I'm not doing it for profit. She's just such an interesting person visually. I need to do something with her. And I'm a really sick individual and I need, like an artistic outlet for that. So I'm going to try to use her image in an artistically sick way.
You know, I like to use her image too in a certain kind of way.
Yeah, exactly. It's masturbation on a different level. It's artistic masturbation. That's what I need to do with her because she's just incredible. And you know how she is.
Yeah.
You just can't keep your eyes off her, and it's like, God. So if you can't be with her, you want to do something with her artistically. It's the next level. So you know, it's like you want to paint her. You know, I want to take her and make something interesting out of her. She didn't believe me, of course. But
do you worry that if you make a video that certain people in her life don't approve of, that you might end up with a Zyklon B tablet thrown into your car?
Yes, it could happen. But remember, we won the war, so you know. We're British. We're victorious. I know how to talk to Germans. There's a trick with Germans. And I've worked a lot in Germany, so you know my German friends will appreciate this. If you shout at them, they shut up. And that's the secret. You have to talk very hard and firm and shout. And I think that's what Hitler did as well. You know, that was his thing. and they will listen, and they will they will fall into place if you talk with a commanding voice. So,
there you go.
Yeah, you try that with your husband.
You should be looking at Veronica when you tell us that.
Oh, she's listening. Don't worry. But no, I like German people.
Well, Neil, when are you guys going into shoot, and when can we look forward to seeing this video?
This is a good question. I'm guessing late August, early September. When are we doing the video, darling?
Yeah, late August,
late August, early September, just before I shoot my next feature film. So either we're going to shoot on the red camera and make it all fancy and good and very artistic. But we officially, can we announce that? We're going to shoot it at Bondage Place. But it's if you want to come, you can come and be spanked by her, and it's going to be pretty full on though. I did one like this back in 1995 for a band called Head Wound. It's called Fetish, and it was all about this sort of sex stuff. It's bizarre, and I won all these awards for it. But I just went so really deprived. It's kind of like that Nine Inch Nails Closer video, but my version of it. And
nice.
I want to do this with her because she's so interesting, and I need to do something that's artistic because it's doing pop music just is like putting a gun to your head. Sometimes you just want to kill yourself. It's all nice. Right. I don't like nice. I'm a dark soul. I darling. Yeah.
Well, dude, this sounds good, man, and it sounds like you're definitely tied in, man. Sounds like good stuff.
It's going to be dark,
but it's got to be fun.
It'll be fun. All right, people will be fans of this. I promise you. I did a music video once for a band called Misery, where the lead singer was cut in half, and his intestines were hanging out everywhere, and it's called Torn, and he was holding his heart in his hand. It was in the forest, the early death metal stuff, and it was really over the top. And we not only did we get banned in all these countries, but we got we made videos of it. They released through a record label in Australia. We got confiscated. We got charged with pornographic or weird material and stuff, and we had everything confiscated on that video. So in the end we sold more videos VHSs of the music video than they did of their album. We sold like 5,000 videos. So I want to do something equally artistic with Miss Veronica and put her on the map.
Nice. Well, Neil, where can people find you? You got a website or a Facebook or anything like that?
I do. Facebook is Director Neil Johnson. Otherwise, it's www.empire.com. It's em-pire.com. And for sure. Otherwise, the Veronica's Facebook's. She's everywhere. And then I'm always I'm linked with her anyway. So we'll make something happen. But you'll see what happens. I'm really a sick individual, and I really need to express myself through her. So. She's really scared now, by the way. She's gone silent.
And the new movie that you're doing, Starship Rising, when does that come out again?
August 23rd. It'll be in Walmart and maybe Best Buy, iTunes, Video on Demand, everywhere. So, and we got a premiere happening in the Action on Film Festival in Pasadena as well, and a big premiere, red carpet and everything. So, yeah, it'll be out. But just look for it in the stores or on iTunes. Starship Rising.
Excellent, Neil.
Would you like to speak to Miss Veronica again?
Sure, absolutely.
There she is. Nice talking to you, boys.
Yeah, same.
Okay, here she is.
Hello.
See, he gets our humor.
I know. He's just totally calm. He's not upset at all. He totally gets it.
Yeah, he gets our humor. He's one of us.
So there's something wrong with me then?
He's one of us.
You get our humor too. You just don't want to. That's the real issue.
I know. I don't, because that means I would have to admit that there's something inherently twisted and wrong with me. And so I'm just really not ready to go down that road yet.
Yet.
It doesn't mean I'm not going to. So let's get back to this video thing. Because obviously, V doesn't have any money. So I'm going to do a fundraising thing, which I want you to help me with. And, get enough money to pay this man. But so how would you feel about coming down to LA and being in it?
When is it? September?
The record comes out in December, so I need to have this wrapped up before that. So maybe September?
September I could do. August I have trouble with. The late August I have problems with personally because I have something I'm already obligated to. But
right.
But September I could. I know I will.
I'm thinking September because I want to do the fundraiser thing, what Kickstarter, whatever we decide to do in August. And then I need to get enough money to pay this man because he's not free. However, also I'm going to add another song on the V record thing, which I think would be kind of fun to have fans and friends involved with. So if I can get all that going and turned in on time, but the video sometime in September might be cool. You guys can come out.
Well, how much is enough money, V?
Well, how much is enough money, Neil? My best buddy friend. I'm trying to butter him up here. No, I don't have $30,000 damn dollars. Got your fucking mind.
$30,000.
No, I don't have that kind of money. I can't even.
Open your shirt, Veronica. Get that price down.
He'll take 5 just because he likes me.
Veronica, you know what? Seriously, call me tomorrow because I literally just finished a successful Kickstarter for $5,000.
Did you really?
Yep.
I want to do it for 7 to 10 grand.
The 17th was I did
7 to 10 grand.
That's what I want to do the Kickstarter for because it's going to be for the video and also for an additional to finish off the record.
Yeah,
a whole other story with that record
because I literally just did one that ended last week and I already got my money, so it's fantastic.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. You think we could do that? I mean, if we all had the full force of, Vedum behind us?
I would think yes, but you know what? Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Because I learned a whole lot on mine. I learned a whole lot of things that I did wrong on mine, and I still got funded. So.
Really?
Yeah.
As long as I want to be realistic. I'm not. I hate even. I feel like a beggar and stuff, but it's just the reality of where things are. And I really want to have some unique things that I offer. I mean, even stuff like. And when I say an evening list that comes off, I know you'll totally twist that completely wrong. But you guys know I love to play bingo. So I want to go to the casino. I want to play bingo with somebody, and then there's a Ditka's restaurant there. So, 4 people can play bingo with me, and then we go have, kick-ass steak dinner. So that'll be for a certain thing. Neil's getting me some really cool ideas about doing a book, but a picture book type of thing. But, he probably wants the kind of pictures that you want.
Yeah, of course.
Huh?
What do you think, Veronica, about maybe for anybody that donates $1,000, you get your husband to put them on the diet plan, the German diet plan, because they have a hell of a good way of losing weight. At least they used to.
Fucking prick. Why? Why did you have to go down that road?
I'm just asking.
Why?
That might be a quick way to make some money. I mean, those people lost, 150 pounds in months. It's fantastic.
And that's before they had the bypass surgery, right?
No,
or the lap band or anything?
In the 40s.
Yeah, that's right.
When your guys' people was making their name for themselves. Little Auschwitz.
Why? I don't know. Why can't it just be a nice conversation about...
I'm trying to help you raise money.
Well, we will talk about this tomorrow because I want to have some unique, cool things to offer. When I was at the sanctuary, it was just perfect timing. There's a guy that creates leather goods and stuff, so I'm thinking having some little V design, maybe little spanking paddles and stuff for little V edge, just fun stuff. I mean, because I'm just learning stuff, so you'll see. I mean, you won't see, but I mean, never mind.
Call me in the morning your time tomorrow because I'm actually going to go see Slash tomorrow, what will be early afternoon your time. So call me in the morning your time.
I will. I have to head down to San Diego, so I'm going to stop in Orange County. I have a lunch meeting, a breakfast meeting with, you know what, I'm trying to take care of as much business and everything else while I'm out here and really want to put things in place and have a really fun, I want it to be a fun campaign and stuff. I'm not sure whether to do Kickstarter or pledge music or whatever, but get some friends and stuff behind it and we get this party started.
Yeah, sure.
And then of course I want to sell parts in the video.
I got something to ask you, Veronica, that I haven't even asked Neeley about. I don't know if you've heard but Neeley and I have a show, a TV show that's going to be debuting on Heavy Metal Television.
Nice.
And I'm thinking that I was thinking that I might ask you to do like the lead-in part, like the intro.
May I
part.
please?
What do you think, Neeley? Has she earned the right?
Well, she's already a known face and a known name on Heavy Metal Television, so what better way to usher us in?
Yeah, but that could be our intro every week.
Right.
I would love that. I'd be very, very honored because, well, for obvious reasons. I do love you guys. I don't know what to do with you, but I do love you, and you've always been. I can even say you've always been good to me because you haven't. That's just the whole thing. It's just like my other relationships. It's like you're not particularly good to me, but you're good to me.
Damn, Neeley, why aren't you better to her?
Oh, Neely's the sweet one. He's my little snookums.
Oh, wow. Sounds like somebody fucked him.
Wow. Wow.
Well, don't tease me. No.
Yes, I will do the lead-in. I think that's totally cool, and that's the other reason that I haven't talked to Eric yet. I've sent him an email, and I'm like, I need to talk to Eric in the Phoenix and make sure I have clearance. But he's always saying, well, whatever you want to do, the answer is yes. So the next thing I want to do is shoot some VJ pieces out there. Okay. And they're already making arrangements with me, and it'll be fun because they have some very beautiful subs or submissives or whatever you want to call it, young ladies there that will do things like lick my boots and things of that nature, and I just think that's kind of hot. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Are you going to feed me grapes and so forth and so on, etc.?
Will you have them do that while you're introing our show?
I'm sorry. You're saying people want to see tongues, is that right?
Would that work for us if you get one of these subs to be licking your boots while you're introing our show?
Absolutely. I could do that. That could be. I have to come back out here on the 5th of August, where we're going to be shooting some stuff. And if Heavy Metal Television tells me no, I will do that segment for you. Then I mean, I'm hoping they say yes. I hate to do this stuff without getting clearance, but I had to take the opportunity to come out here when they could meet with me, and we went over some ideas to lay a foundation for some other stuff for me. And the first thing I want to do is that for Heavy Metal Television. If I can do your intro while I'm there, because it is in LA, it's a 6-hour drive. We want to try to knock out as much as we can while I'm there.
Right.
So that would be awesome. And you just tell me what you need me to do.
Okay, excellent. I have plans for you, Veronica.
I'm sure that you do. And you think about getting out here in September so I can put you on that rack thing. And not that I've seen it or anything, but I heard that it was there.
She's
going to put you on the rack.
It better be a big rack. But you know all about big racks.
It looks like something nice. Touche. That was good. I give credit where credit is due.
Well, I'll get on any rack as long as I get on any rack, if you get my drift.
Oh, Lord. Well, it can't just be any rack. It's got to be a quality
rack. Any rack that's in that room at that moment.
Fair enough. I love you.
There. I might leave now.
Well, I'm here for a little bit longer. I've got to go. I've got to get some sleep. And
all right.
Well, I'm glad you thought enough of us to take the time out of your busy night to, regale us here on the show.
You know what? I do love you guys, and I am glad that I saw your text. I was like, oh my God, it's just been kind of nonstop today and running a little bit late and all that stuff. But we were sitting here in the parking lot because there's underground parking. I didn't want him to park underground because I'd lose you, and I definitely wanted to say hello and that I love you, and I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to see you. But if you come out in September, it'll be fun.
I'm thinking I'm going. What do you think, Neeley?
Okay. Neeley?
We'll see if we can work it out.
Get us a date sooner than later so we don't pay the fucking airlines 3 times the amount.
Exactly. That's what we're working. That's what I'm talking about with Neil here is we can set a date and stuff. He needs to see the facility and stuff, too, so we can figure out what we're going to do for lighting and all that stuff. But The sooner I can get this thing going and give you a date, the better.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay. And hello, everybody, and I'm gonna have to go now.
All right, V. Well, we don't want to tie you up. I know you want to tie us up, but we won't tie you up.
I do. I will tie you up, but I'll be very gentle because I'm still learning, remember.
Right.
Okay? And then when I get, like, super, super pro at this stuff and can use all kinds of... I mean, you should see the equipment room there, but we won't go there. But anyway, pretty fascinating. And then I'll just, like, be making scabs of money because you can be my manager when it comes to that, and we'll get, like, people coming from all over the world, and I'll torture them.
I just got to tell you, Veronica, I like your music and all, but believe me, you stand to make 50 times as much money being a dominatrix as a singer.
Do you think?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of sick fucks out there, Veronica.
Seriously, Veronica, and I'm gonna be dead serious. I'm not. This is not even just some bullshit line to make you feel good. $5,000 to $10,000 a customer.
Oh please. But that's no sex, though.
I'm not saying any sex at all. I'm talking about just fucking dominating and fucking beating.
Right.
People just got to be careful not to kill them.
Yeah, people may...
No, I wouldn't. And from what I'm understanding, there's a whole art to this, to the release of endorphins, and then you have to let things calm down, and it's a slow build, and there's a particular high that's associated with it. I mean, I'm getting education from some of the best, and this is just the start. So I'm like, wow. That's really interesting. I just have my own set of parameters that I need to fall within as far as, I know there's people that do other stuff. I wouldn't be one of those, but I would definitely, and then there's like specialties and stuff too, so I haven't really explored all that. I'm just, getting information right now. But as I'm learning more about it, there's a lot of different specific areas that people specialize in. I didn't even realize. And it's a big, wide world, and I think what I'd like to do is actually, get as much information as I can, and to me, it's fascinating.
I could easily see somebody paying you $3,000 to put a fucking heel into their balls while they're wearing a mask and being all fucking dominated. I'm serious.
See if any of your listeners have anything to say about that.
I don't know if I'm not even looking at the chat room, but I guarantee you that's true. Just look it up. Just do a Google. I'm trying to do it now, and of course my fucking internet's acting up. But just do a Google search for cost for a dominatrix, and then the average dominatrix that looks like a crack whore that's just not real hot is probably like $1,500 to $2,000 in like L.A. or New York City. Someone that looks like you with the big giant rack and who's really hot, fuck yeah, you're talking $5,000 easy. And you wouldn't have to blow them or fuck them or none of that stuff.
No.
You would just have to fucking make them feel like the worthless pieces of shit that they want to feel like.
I would love to do the whole scenario thing where you like have someone sitting in the corner and the whole bit and the whole, because I went to Catholic school, so I can relate to that whole thing. I went to Catholic school for years. And I was always the goody two-shoes, but trust me, I saw how they do that, beating people and humiliating them, and whoa, it was really gnarly. So that stuck with me. So I'm thinking, we could do what we got to do.
Yeah, I think you could make some serious money here, Veronica.
I need to make some money, honey, because I need to do that. So we need to look at our options here. Start a whole enterprise.
Well, I'm thinking this is what do you think, Neely? You agree?
I think she ought to watch the movie Deliverance and practice the line squeal like a pig.
Sure got a purty mouth.
Squeal like a pig.
All right, I just looked up right now. I'm on answerbag.com. And I'm looking at this just skank whore that I wouldn't give $10 to watch strip. With the bad tattoo. She's got a horrible tattoo of a fox on her shoulder, and she's all freckled up. And
hey, Chris, what does the fox say?
I can't even see, but it says something underneath. But this girl looks horrible. Just run over by a car, and she says that she charges $600 a session.
Right.
In 2010.
Okay.
Someone that looks like you, 5 times this. No question. No question.
It's so funny that the way
wait a minute. Hold on.
I mean, I step out of myself and I almost laugh, really, because I know that, okay. I know what I look like.
Here, Veronica, I'm going to give you some answers. I just this is from September of 2011 by a dominatrix known as Persephone Vixen. I've been a pro dom for 10 years, and here's my full rate chart. Basic rate sessions include spanking, flogging, whipping, foot worship, boot worship, gagging, foot gagging, maid training, sissification, cuckolding, tease and denial, humiliation, role-playing, smoking, stomping, kicking, trampling, pantyhose bondage, hair pulling, ashtray slavery, face slapping, and wax play. Okay, those are all the things that you can get. Here's the rates. Half-hour basic session, $100. 1 hour basic session, $150. 2 hour session, $300. 3 hour session, $400. Overnight session, $2,000. Full 3-day weekend session, $5,000.
Wow!
And that's for the basic session. Now, you could also go with the deluxe session, which also includes all of those that I listed you, plus CBT, face sitting, smothering, burning, needle play, breath control, massage, forced by, orgasm control, body worship, and golden showers. Now, here's those rates. $200 for a half hour, $250 for a 1 hour, $500 for 2 hours, $700 for 3 hours, $3,000 overnight, $7,000 for 3 full days. And then last but not least, you have the ultimate session. So for the ultimate, you get everything I've read you so far, plus body cleaning servitude, strap-on play, brown showers.
Wow. No. Okay.
Toilet servitude, anal training, interrogation, blackmail, and cum play. Half hour, $300. 1 hour, $350. 2 hours, $700. 3 hours, $1,000. Overnight, $5,000. And a full 3-day weekend, $12,000.
No shit.
Well, no, a lot of shit.
Wow. And you know what CBT is, right?
What is CBT?
Cock and ball torture.
Yeah, there you go. There's that fucking...
I'm just not that I've done it. I'm just saying. I know what it... I mean, I didn't know. I was like, what?
I'm assuming you would go with the basics.
I'm telling you, you guys roll with me. I'm learning.
You would definitely do the basics.
I mean, I'm just learning, right? just from reading and learning and talking. I haven't even seen it. I'm just saying. Oh, boy.
You would definitely offer the basic session?
Right.
Would you offer the deluxe session?
Now, which one?
That's the CBT, face sitting, smothering, burning, needle play, breath control, massage, forced by, orgasm control, body worship, and golden showers.
No, I don't think so. Besides, I'm a novice. I mean, not even at novice level. I'm just like fledgling learning. So I would probably really enjoy the flogging thing.
Right.
And I mean, like, you know what I mean? That would be kind of cool, or the spanking thing, discipline and stuff, because I'm such a controlling person anyway. But, yeah, no, I'd have to specialize. I'd probably be like all around in some areas, but then I want to find what my niche is and find something that would be cool for me to specialize in.
But you know too that your rate would be higher because you're a world-renowned person.
I would hope that would play into it at some point.
So I would think that these rates all double.
I need the financial independence.
I would think that your rates here would double. Don't you think, Neeley? If you went with the basic package, the first thing that we said, I would think $200 for a half hour is reasonable.
That's on the low end.
Yeah.
That's what I think too. That's on the low end, but that's reasonable. And $300 for an hour, and $600 for 2 hours, and $800 for 3 hours, and $4,000 overnight, and $10,000 for a 3-day weekend.
Wow. Okay.
I'm thinking that's, and I'm thinking that, I'm still thinking that's low end. That's these chicks that look like they got hit by a tank.
Okay.
And ironically, on this website, just for the irony of it, they have one advertisement on the site for Tempur-Pedic beds. Fantastic.
Wow. Okay.
You don't need to do a Kickstarter. You need to do a ball starter. Jesus. Ballbuster campaign.
A ballbuster campaign.
Send me your money now, bitch.
Okay. All right. Let me absorb all of this. But we will talk tomorrow then. Yes. Okay. Seriously, and I got lots to talk to you about anyway. I need to throw some stuff by you and get your advice and everything. But that would be absolutely fun if I could do that little lead-in thing for you for Heavy Metal Television. That's awesome.
Awesome.
And anything for Eric is an incredible guy, and people over there, all the VJs and everything, they're so cool, and it's like a nice little community and everything. It's very cool. I just need some more segments going on here. It's been a while.
Well, maybe we'll have you as a permanent part of our show. Maybe you could be our Stump the Trunk girl.
I would be honored. You better don't tease me.
I'm not, because we would never do something that cheesy.
Oh man,
we would never. Look, we're never going to do bikini girls. Our show is not about bikini girls. It's just not. We would have you come on and represent because we like your tunes. Honestly, no other reason.
Thank you.
As much as now outside of the show, that's a whole different thing. But
all right, enough. I have got to go. I love you guys.
All right,
I've got to go. I'll talk to you both tomorrow, I hope.
Well, I'm around all day.
Okay, because I have freedom tomorrow. I'll be rolling, but I'm like not on lockdown, so it's great.
Yay!
I know, freedom. Okay.
All right, V. Watch yourself around LAX there.
I will. I'm behaving.
All right.
Bye, sweetheart.
Thank you. Bye, honey.
Right.
Honeysuckle. Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right.
Bye.
There goes the V.
The V.
She's trying hard to get something going.
I like the idea of this fucking dominatrix.